Let's make sure this is on. Okay. So I am looking hella crazy right now. You guys, it's been a day. You know the saying, I don't look like what I've been through? Well, I look like what I've been through, okay? As you guys can tell. So, your girl is gonna fix up herself a little bit just to look a little bit more presentable, like look good, look clean, look cute and all. I'm gonna do a makeup look and fix my hair. You guys, I am no way, shape, or form a makeup artist. I only know the basics. I only know what needs to be known, okay? Concealer, foundation, brows, lashes, good to go. But I want to do the whole like contour, blush stuff. So that's what we're gonna tap into today. So I'm super excited. And yeah, let's just chit chat. This is Q2, quarter two if you guys don't know. So I just want to make sure that I got all my stuff situated. I want to talk to you guys about my plans for Q2, what happened in Q1, and what I could do better, and what I did good. Because sometimes it's good to tap yourself on the shoulder, you know? Give yourself a little credit for all things that you've done. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm also filming for you guys live. Hi. TikTok is on this side. TikTok and Instagram Reels and a YouTube video. So if I'm looking all over the place, I'm talking to everyone, okay? Today we're a big happy family. That's basically what it is today. So let's get this stuff situated and let's start. So we're gonna put this one on. Perfect video. Okay, there. Alrighty, guys. So, as a beginner makeup artist, or I don't want to say makeup artist, as someone who takes makeup as a hobby and you are beginning, I do not recommend you guys going and buying the most expensive makeup. Why? It just doesn't make any sense to me. If you guys want to buy makeup, you guys go and get Elf, go and get Maybelline, go and get LA Girls, go and get all the drugstore brands. I'm not saying those are cheap, but you're not paying $60, $70 for concealer just to waste it. So if you want to buy something that's really good, I love Elf. I love Maybelline. Those two are my top two drugstore brands. I've been using Maybelline and Elf for years, guys. When I mean years, I mean 10 plus years. And I still don't know how to do makeup. So I'm saying if you guys want to do makeup looks, I suggest you guys go and get the cheaper brands, learn from the cheaper brands, and then go up from there. Don't go straight out the gate with Pat McGrath, NARS, Huda Beauty, and all that stuff. Like you, those things are a lot of money, guys. It's a lot of money. So take the cheaper ones, learn from there, and then build up from there. So we're gonna start off. Oh, we're just gonna make sure my face is already washed. So FYI, my face is already washed. I washed it with First Aid Beauty, you guys. First Aid Beauty, this is what it is right here. This is for TikTok, okay? This is what it is right here, First Aid Beauty. You guys, I love this face wash. I've been using it for 3 years right now, and my face loves it off. I couldn't use it when I was pregnant, and I was so sad. I was so sad. But ever since I started using it again, my face is going back to normal. Sephora sales on for whatever tier you're on, Rogue, VIP, whatever you guys are on, it is on. Go and cop yourself a bottle. It's worth it. You guys will thank me later, okay? I'm just saying. So my face is already washed. Now we're gonna moisturize it. I love to moisturize my face with the Ultra Repair Cream, which is this. It pairs so good with that the wash from First Aid Beauty. So I just tend to keep it. Usually I would use the Fenty, but because the Fenty ran out, I do have the case. I should actually go and get myself one because again it's on sale. But I do have the case for it, so all I have to do is buy a refill. But Fenty, you guys, I loved it. This is probably my third or fourth top moisturizer. So I use it all the time. And I mostly use it again if I'm using the Fenty wash. But because I use the First Aid Beauty one, I'm going to keep it in the family and just stick with the First Aid. But this is my top moisturizer for sure, hands down. So just make sure you get your face moisturized. I realize that is something that is key from me watching videos. Keeping your face moisturized, even though you have oily skin, you need to keep your face moisturized because that's what's gonna keep the makeup on your face. And even if you have oily skin, the oil from your skin is gonna separate the makeup, and you don't want that to happen. So always moisturize your skin and always put primer. And y'all, I found this all on YouTube, okay? So I'm talking as if I know, but again, I'm a beginner. I don't really know much. I only know what I've watched, and I'm just basically putting it into practice. Okay, so moisturize your skin. That's top. And then you can take a primer. I personally love my Milk primer. I've been using Milk primer if I can find it. Milk Hydro. I've been using this again for years. Okay, this is my top primer. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to tell you guys this is the best dupe to it. The e.l.f. is the best dupe to the Milk. So again, if you're new, primer, you definitely need primer. It keeps your face from oiling. It covers all the pores. It just keeps your makeup in place. It's like a glue, okay? Milk, if you want something cheaper, e.l.f. for sure. So we're going to go in the primer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. one for the sake of this video, just to show you guys that you guys don't need the most expensive product to get the best look. So one thing I actually learned about primer that I did not know is that when you put primer in your face, you're not supposed to rub it in like cream. You're supposed to leave like a layer of it on your face. And that's something that I didn't know. So we're learning together. Like I said, I'm not a makeup girl. I don't know much about makeup, but they say leave a layer of primer on your skin so that way your makeup has something to grip to. So as you guys can see, my skin is still oily, or not oily, my skin is still moisturized, and it has that layer of primer on it just so that way the makeup could grip to it. So if you guys didn't know, now you know. You're welcome. Okay, so like I said, I've been away for a while. I've been away from a while off of at least Instagram because I've been sick and I've just been kind of like down, only because all the effort that I put into my content, I feel like I'm not reaping what I'm sowing, and it's very disheartening. Very disheartening. Putting in all that work into making your reels, making your topics, your scripts, scripting it out, editing, doing all that B-roll and stuff, it's a lot of work. So me not seeing what I am putting in, I get discouraged. I'm like, what am I doing all this work and I'm not even getting what I want to get out of it? So that's why I stopped posting for a while. And I do apologize, you guys. That was just me getting into my head. Because I'm realizing even if I do like educate one person, that's enough. That's my community, one person. So I have to learn to make content for the people I have. And if I continue doing that, I'm gonna get more people. I'm gonna build my community more and more and more. And that's something that I have to realize, and I have to like accept. That's how you build your community. Because at first I was looking at numbers and I wasn't looking at the community that I was building. And I think that's the reason why I was very stagnant. But now I'm building for the community that I have, and the numbers will come. The numbers will come. So this is another this y'all this is another product I found. This is e.l.f.'s Halo Glow liquid filter. If you guys know, this is the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I've heard mixed things about the Charlotte Tilbury one, but this one, you guys, I absolutely love it. I could use it as a base or I could use it by itself because it just works. I am the number 6 tan deep, and one thing about this I love the applicator. I like how it's just a wand, a big wand. it works for me. Like honestly, I don't need the pump for liquid. I don't like pouring it in. Like this applicator works best for me. I don't know why. I just love it. But what I do is I put it on my face, and I obviously and I avoid my under eye because the under eye is where we put the concealer, and I've learned that if you wonder why your concealer is lifting from underneath your eye, it's because you have too much product that is not meant for underneath your eye. So that is something that I am definitely gonna incorporate today and see how it looks. So once that is on, we're gonna take the brush. I like using this angled brush from Morphe 2, and I'm just gonna put it in. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I stopped kind of like posting consistently on Instagram, because I put in a lot of work. And if you guys don't know, I am a new first time mom. So put in that time, and I feel like and I feel like that's the time I could have spent with my daughter. That's what I chose. It's exactly what I chose. But now I realize that it's not about the numbers, it's about the community that you have. And you want to keep that community. Like on YouTube, you guys know we are building our community. We're I think over 900 subscribers right now, and that is a win. That's like a big win for me. And it's kind of scary because I'm like, wow, 900 people follow me, me, little me. Like, what do I have to offer? You know what I mean? But it's amazing because I'm like, we're building a community. We have our trust. We're helping each other reach our goals, and that's what you want, right? So as you guys can see, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Because it gives my face that glow. If you have oily skin, I don't really recommend this because your skin actually no, if you have oily skin, I don't recommend this because your skin's gonna look overly like greasy. But if you do wear this, you guys could put setting powder. I'm assuming that's how, again, I'm not a makeup artist, but setting powder could definitely help dull down the shine. But if you have like dry skin, this, yeah, this eats. So this is how it looks. Very glowy, very shiny, not too much. It just gives that right oomph. Love the glow, love the shine. It just works for me. This just works. So next we're gonna go into our brows. Okay? Now the brows, I realize it has to be more so like sisters, but not twin sisters. You want to make it look like twin sisters, but you want to have that natural look, and everyone's eyebrows are not identical. So I just like to go in with its natural shape. I use spoolies I got from Amazon. These things right here, they work like a charm. I just bend it. That's the trick I learned. You bend the spoolie, guys, and that way you get like a better angle and you have better control over your brow hairs. Yeah. And then what I like to do first is I got this. This is the Essence Brow Like a Boss Ink Brow Gel. This is from Shoppers Drug Mart. I stumbled, like most of the things I have, I stumbled across them, but this, I literally stumbled across it, and I've been using it ever since. It's almost like a um tattoo, microblading, but obviously it's not permanent. But I use it just to fill in my hairs, like on my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are not thick at all. Like you literally have to like search for them. Okay, so I like to just fill it in a little bit just to make it look nice and full. And because I'm so far and I can't see, I have a mini mirror that I like to use. Shout out to Love Me Hair. So. Oh, and I also have Q-tips. I want to use my Q-tips. Okay, so I have my Q-tips. Oh, did I just lose my headband? I think I did. It's okay. All right. Perfect. Okay, so one thing is Q-tips, they are your friend when it comes to makeup. As you guys can see, I definitely went outside my natural brow line. So I'm gonna fix that up better. And you just follow. There you go. So that's the first step for it. And I take my pencil. Definitely need to sharpen it. Make sure your pencil is sharp, because when your pencil is sharp, it just works so much better. So much easier. And just glides better. And make sure you have a good sharpener too. So I like to outline my brows so that way everything just looks good. And mind you, I've done my brows in like months. So definitely has to get threaded or even razored. But because I haven't done it, I have more hair. So it looks fuller. So that's why I'm not too mad at it. Okay, then you take the other side. And they literally do the same thing. You fill in your brows. And everyone has their own style of brows. People like them really thick. People like them really fluffy. People like them thin. Whatever your preference is, that's what you do. For me, I like them like a gradient. And I like to have an arch and a very heavy tail. To me, that just fits my face best. I've been doing my eyebrows like that for years, and it just works. So that's what I'm gonna do. And don't forget, you guys have your Q-tips to use. Q-tips are literally lifesavers when it comes to makeup. For me, I use them all the time. Eye shadows, eyeliners, eyebrows. If I need it, I use it. And the thing is, don't rush your brows. I find when you rush your brows, that's when they look jacked up. So do not rush your brows. So try to keep them as similar as possible. Again, if they're not twins, that's fine, but they want to be at least sisters, okay? And once that is done, I do take an eyebrow powder. If I could find my eyebrow powder, that'll be great. My eyebrow powder is from Morphe. But I take that and I use it as kind of like a setting powder for my brows. If I could just find it, that'll be awesome. I have so much things here, you guys. Like, it's not even funny. I don't even know where it is right now. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, so this is from Morphe. It's chocolate mousse brow powder. Okay. Too bad Morphe closed down in Canada. Like, we used to have, I think, a store in Edmonton Mall, and it just shut down. Like, no warning or anything, and it's gone. So all my stuff I used to get from Morphe, I can't get it no more, and I'm so sad because I love Morphe, guys. Anyways, take the Morphe powder. Dip it in and kind of use it like as a setting powder to your brows. And it kind of adds like a finishing touch to it that I like, and you kind of are able to manipulate your brow shape too with the brow powder. Um, some people just use brow powder by itself, but I don't think it's thick enough and it's like durable enough for it. So that's why I use it last as a set-in powder rather than just something by itself. And that's literally all I do for my brows, you guys. Nothing too big, nothing too wild. For me, less is more for me. That's it. So we're done with that. Next, we're going to go with the concealer. Now, you guys remember, the concealer is very important, okay? So you want to make sure that you get all underneath your eye and you let it set before you blend in. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. So you take your concealer. I'm going to be using MAC concealer. And my color is NW45 Studio Finish Concealer. This is the one that I've been using for years. The store employee, I can't remember what they're called, the makeup artist, I guess you could say, recommended this color to me, and she said it is very warm, and then use a brighter inner eye concealer if you want to like brighten up your eyes. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it's so hard to do everything I want to, y'all. So we're going to be using the MAC Studio Finish NW45 on the outer colors and then on the outer eye. And then for the inner, we're going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This one is color medium beige, just to give my eyes a little bright look. You can find this in a drugstore. You guys, it's not hard to find e.l.f. Okay, you guys can find it in Old Navy. Okay, so back to my Q1 evaluation. Another thing that I realized was that a lot of content creators where I want to be, I was watching them, and a lot of them said that in order for you guys to build a community and to build a following, you have to be vulnerable, you have to be honest, you have to be relatable, you have to just be honest with yourself. Are you producing the content that you would watch on a regular basis? Right? And that kind of struck me because I felt like just me answering the question that you guys were asking was good enough. But then I realized that you guys wanted more, or I want to give you guys more. So, to some extent, I feel like, okay, I am very open with you guys, but I feel like I could be a little bit more open, or I could be a little bit more relatable. Because just answering all the questions that you guys ask me is not enough. Like, I find I don't really go on stories as much, or I feel like a lot of times I could interact with you guys more outside of reels and postings. So that's something that I figured I'm gonna be doing in my Q2. I'm gonna be showing up on stories more. I'm gonna show up on my posts more, on my community posting as well. Just be a little bit more relatable. See what you guys want to see, and do stuff like that, because I feel like you guys are like, I'm making this for you. I'm not making it for me. And that's another thing. My mindset had to change. Like, I know I'm not making content for me. So it's more so what would my followers want to see, more so than what would I want to see. And that's something that I find a lot of new content creators have to get out of. Like, we're not making the content for ourselves. We're making the content for you guys. Like, you guys want to see it. So let's see what you guys would want. Okay? That was a big thing. So don't let your, okay, let me zoom in so you guys can see on my camera, but you don't want to basically let's see, you don't want to press in the concealer as soon as you put it on. Like, you just want to make it sit for a little while. So uh, okay, so we're just gonna leave it like this, and then we're gonna add the lighter concealer in the inner eye. And that's gonna give you like a bright under eye. So don't be alarmed. Obviously, this is not my natural color, but you want to have like a bright under eye. Okay. So yeah, this is a much better view. I don't know why I didn't do this for you guys. My apologies. But leave your concealer on. Okay. Don't blend it in as soon as you put it on. Let it set. Let it get used to your skin, and move on to something else, y'all. That is a big part of what I learned with putting concealer in. Okay. So while that sets, we're gonna go into, oops, we're gonna go into the blush. So for blush, I'm using the Rare Beauty. This one is in the color Faith. This was the very first blush I ever bought myself. Okay, like I said, I'm not a makeup girly. I don't wear blush, but I'm like, let me try, because I saw this. Oh my gosh, what is her name? I think her name is Tony. I want to say Tony Bravo. I don't know why, but she was the first black person I saw wearing blush, and it looks stunning. Okay, girl, like, you look good. And I commented on your video. I'm like, girl, you look good. And from that video, I've been wearing blush every chance I get, because I'm like, this is our space. This is our black girl space right here. So you're gonna take the blush. You're gonna smile, and then put it right on your cheeks, going towards your eyebrows. That's what's gonna give you that lifted, nice look. So hopefully this makes sense, because again, I'm not a makeup girly. I don't know the rules. I don't know the terminology, but this is what I do, and it works. So you smile. One, two, three. One, two, three. And if you're using Rare Beauty, Rare Beauty is very pigmented. Like, this girl, she likes to show her colors, okay? So be very, very careful with that. Start off with a little first, and then build your way up, build your way up, build your way up. So take the brush. Don't let this sit, because if it sits, it's just going to be three dots on your face. So as soon as you put it on, blend, okay? Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend. Do not let the blush sit, y'all. Blend, blend, blend. And I like to smile because I have really, like, big cheeks, as you guys can see. So smile, and blend. I know I look crazy, but I'm gonna trust the process. I'm going to trust the process because I've done this look before and I kind of know what I'm doing. I don't fully know, but I kind of know. So I'm just gonna trust the process. Like blush used to be super scary for me. I'm like, yo, I look like a clown, and I seen people with bad blush work, and they look horrible. So I'm like, I'm not gonna touch it. But I just have to practice, and you have to trust the process. Because right now I look crazy. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I look crazy. Okay. Okay. Um, we're gonna go with the bronzer. Y'all, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I have a liquid or stick bronzer. No, this one is not it. I thought I had LYS, but I think that is a foundation stick. I'm not sure. Let me see. I can't even find it. Yeah, makeup could be fun, but it could be very stressful. Like very, very, very stressful. But I'm pretty sure I had LYS here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. So this is. I don't even know if this is a bronzer or a foundation stick. Well, this is a no limit. I think this is definitely a bronzer. It's dark. Okay. So we're gonna go in with. We're gonna go in with LYS, and this is No Limit Strength. This is a bronzer, you guys. LYS means love yourself. I recently found that out. I'm like, what does LIS mean? And I found out it was LYS, love yourself. But this is a bronzer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bronze our face. So this basically just adds back the shadows that um is on our face. So you want to put it around your hairline and down your cheekbones right here. So, and I don't tend to put a lot. I put a little bit because it's very creamy. And you're gonna set all this again with powder. So don't worry about it. But you put it down your cheeks. You put it on your forehead, and you can also put it on the bridge of your nose right here. I put a little bit, like I don't even put a lot. I put a very, very small amount. Just like that. Okay. And then I pick back up my concealer. And then I put my concealer on my forehead. And this just gives it that light. So all the places where the light naturally hits your face, that's where I put my concealer. So you guys see on the bridge of your nose. And on your chin right here. And just let that sit for a little while. I'm looking like a canvas. Very much so. So that is what was going through my head. I have to be way more relatable. I hope, and I'm a very private person, and I don't share a lot about myself. Barely, it's like even my friends sometimes, and that's just how I am growing up. I like you would think I'm an only child, but I literally have two sisters. But I'm very to myself. Like I'm very, I'll stick to myself. I'm gonna be independent. Like I'm gonna figure it out by myself. I don't need no one to help me, and that's something that I'm trying to get out of because everyone needs help. But that's just something that I have to get over, and that's just something that if I want to reach to where I want to reach to, I'm gonna have to be more vulnerable. I'm gonna have to be more relatable. I'm gonna have to be more open. So that is the goal for me on this channel, you guys, is just be more relatable, more open, more honest. And that doesn't mean like you guys gonna know every little thing that happens in my life. Obviously not. But you guys gonna know a little bit more to be like, okay, yeah, I get it. This girl and me, we relate to some things. We're gonna like really mesh. Let me follow her. Let me be a friend to her. Like on my threads, you guys, my threads come in so handy because I feel like my threads is where I'm more so relatable and I found my community there. So I like that. So in Q2, I'm aiming, and y'all, I'm gonna try, okay? And we're in Q2 right now, FYI. But I'm just aiming to be more relatable, more likable, more like, oh yeah, I get it. Like this girl and me, we have the same problems. Let me see what she does to get over it, or let me see if I can help her get over her problems. And this doesn't have to only be about hair. It could be about mom life. It could be about confidence. It could be about a whole lot of things because I want to branch out on this channel to do more than just hair. Like I'm gonna do more stuff that's lifestyle based, right? Because I am a new mom. A lot of things I'm realizing that I am learning is stuff that I never knew I need to know. Like I'm learning as I go. Okay, so I'm realizing if I'm learning as I go, there's other people out there who's learning as they go as well, for sure. hmm So I know that's something that I need to do. All right, so I'm just taking. Oh, this brush I'm using is the Morphe M173 brush. This is my all-time favorite blending brush for concealer. I have about like three or four of them. I just absolutely love this brush. It just works. So make sure you blend the heck out of this concealer. You blend. And if it takes too long, or if you find that you just have too much product, my trick is you take a sponge and you just make the sponge do the work. Finish up with the sponge because I'm not gonna be here all day dabbing, blending. I'm not that girl. I got things I gotta do, okay? I am not that girl. And you don't want to spread it. That's another thing that I learned. You don't want to spread it. You want to dab. That's why you guys see me just dabbing. Because spreading it will just streak your face and create a hot mess. And that's something that you don't want. So you're just gonna dab. Like even now, me dabbing is just like driving me insane. So I'm gonna take the sponge to expedite the process. And then I just dab. And it just works so freaking good. For me at least. And like I go all the way up in my hairline to be honest. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what I do. Just diffuses better for me. There we go. It's blending it. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, y'all. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so once this is all blended in, you're gonna look and see that your under eye is way brighter than what it was before, and that's what you want. You see? You want some bright under eye. And again, let it sit. Don't do nothing to it, just let it sit. Okay? Let it sit. Next, we're gonna go in and blend now the contour that we put on our face. I don't know what brush to use for this, honestly. I just pick up whatever brush I feel like is right. So I'm gonna be using let's use this one. Again, another Morphe E63 brush. And you just blend. And then for the forehead, you want to bring it into your hairline, not down. It just kind of creates more better dimension and a nice gradient, I guess you could say. And this is why I like to do my makeup first and then my hair, because with all this stuff and your hair's already done, you're not gonna get that seamless blend that you would want when your hair's already done. Okay, so there we go. Now you see it's coming together. You guys see that? You guys see the vision? Okay. All right. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take my Q-tip and you just take out all the excess concealer that has settled in the lines of your eyes. That is something that I learned from watching Instagram, and that's why you guys get that cakey under eye look, because you're not removing basically the excess. Okay, blend it a little bit better. There. Now, very, very important, y'all. Let me restart this. We're going we're going to put in our setting powder. For the setting powder, you guys, I'm using Huda Beauty. This one's for the under eye. This one is Kunafa. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Kunafa. Again, if you're a beginner, you do not have to use Huda Beauty. There is so much more alternatives. I have a Sephora one. I have a Morphe one. I have another Sephora one. You guys, and all of these you can find at Sephora, by the way. Sephora is having their sale again, if I didn't mention it. Whatever tier you're on, you're going to get either 10 to 30% off, but definitely go to Sephora. So you don't have to use Huda Beauty. I'm actually, you know what, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to use Huda Beauty. I'm actually going to go in and use the Sephora one. Yeah, we're going to use the Sephora one. Just to show you that, again, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get the look that you want, okay? So, we're going to do that. We're also going to be using the triangle brush. I got this from Amazon, I believe. This brush makes it so much easier to get into the corner of my eyes. Love, love, love this brush. Came with like a pack of 12 for like $6. It's not expensive at all, guys, okay? So for the loose setting powder, one thing I realized that I've been doing was, say like this was a loose setting powder, I was dapping it and then putting it directly in my eye. Do not do that. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Be better, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys how to actually do it. So take the setting powder, and it's very messy because it's loose powder. What you want to do is put it on your powder puff, dap the excess on your hand, y'all. That's the key. And then you go in and then you set your under eye. And it makes a world of a difference, y'all. And I'm here talking like I know what I'm doing. I don't. Mm-mm. I just be watching a lot of TikToks, y'all. A lot of YouTubes and a lot of Instagrams. So, and this is the setting powder. And then what you want to do, you could bake it, you could leave it. That's how you bake it, or you could just literally dust it off. I don't like to bake it anymore because I don't have time. That's just what it is. So I take a loose brush and I literally just dust off the excess. That's it. And it just stays put. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. Like, I'm learning so much, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud. Okay. Now I'm going to use a skin tone setting powder. The skin tone setting powder I use for my foundation. Okay, that one is a Sephora one. I use a Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder in this color 70 Mocha. Okay, this one I've had for a while and it just works, y'all. It just works. So we can take the skin tone setting powder, put it on a brush. Again, this one, actually no, this one is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Take it, dab off the excess, okay? Dab off the excess. You don't want excess powder. And you literally just put it on your face, girl. You are setting the liquid from the foundation into your skin. So that way it's not melting off your skin, it's not looking crazy. You're looking good, okay? And then next we're gonna do the exact same thing with the blush. We're gonna take a powdered blush to set the wetness of that blush. That's all we're doing. We're just blending, 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 setting, 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 and we're good to go. So where is my brush for my blush? There we go. So this is the color Drama. We're using this one, Drama, from Morphe. Again, smile and blend. And you can pull up on your nose too, just to give you that cute little, look. But that's basically that. And to set my bronzer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy. Duh. Love this color down. This color is so beautiful. This is the color, y'all. It's like a nice brown color and it just looks beautiful. Like, I've seen a lot of brown girls wear it. I'm like, I have to get me that. I got it and it looks good, y'all. Has like a red undertone to it as well. So if that is not your undertone or that is something that you don't wear, don't get it. But it works for me and I love it. And a lot of people actually use this as a eyeshadow as well. So that's pretty good if you want like a little 5-minute look. That works as an eyeshadow as well. Then I'm gonna go back in with foundation and just blend. I'm seeing some lines that I don't want to see. Better. Much, much better. There we go. That's so much better, y'all. And if you guys are wondering, I didn't outline my eyebrows with the concealer because I like the messy, rugged look of my eyebrows. I don't like it when it's too precise because it looks too fake, right? So that's the reason why I didn't do it. But usually if I'm like doing like taking pictures or something, I would. But in this case, I don't. I like this look much better. It's more natural, more fluffy, more like, oh yeah, those are your real eyebrows. So that's what I do. Now I usually don't wear eyeshadow. I'm gonna wear eyeshadow. Actually, I really do. I used to wear a lot, but then I stopped for whatever reason, and I think I'm gonna tap back into it because I actually like how it looks. It gives you like a little bit of, um, it gives you different looks. It kind of pops your eyes out a little bit more, and I have big eyes, as you guys can see. And my eyes are huge, so having that versatility is good for me. I like it. So I'm gonna do like a little, probably something to match my shirt, something purple, something cute, something that just looks good with my blush as well. Like, my face looks pretty good. I don't think it looks bad at all. I think it looks pretty good. So, and I'm also a girl that likes to clean up as I go because if you know, doing makeup could get really messy. And I can't stand having a messy um tabletop, especially because my desk is really big. Having it look crazy and messy just gonna make me go insane, okay? So I like to clean up as I go just to give myself a little bit extra space and I see exactly what I'm doing. So as my face settles, I'm going to do my my eyeshadow and my eyelashes. So I'm gonna go for like a little purple look. So this is the 35S Sweet Oasis from Morphe. Like I told you guys, I was a Morphe girl. Like anything Morphe I had, I love, love, love it. And this one is one of like many palettes that I have. So this is a 35S Sweet Oasis. And it has a lot of sunset Caribbean like colors, which I like. Let me see. This is a very pretty palette, y'all. It really is. So that's what we're gonna be using today. I'm going to just give myself some more space. Just be giving myself probably like a 2-color look. Nothing too extravagant because again I'm not the best at eyeshadow. I just do what works for me. So let's tap into it. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna be putting like a base color, and it's gonna be the Shady Spot. This color right here. Okay. And that's just the base for my eyeshadows. And some people, they do put eyeshadow primer on their face. I don't because I put the concealer on it already, so it should keep that shadow on my eyes. But this works for me, and that's what I do. So it gives you like a nice dark base. And we're gonna do it for the other side as well. There we go. So you have like a little dark base as your starting point. Ooh, fancy. Oh my gosh, hold on. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so with all that being said, and you are a content creator, what are some things that you have done to elevate your content creation? Like, what are some things that you did that you saw worked that helped you perform better or you've seen results? Because that's something that I want to really get into. Like, you guys know I love making content. Like, I'm always making content for you guys. And I just feel like if I'm not making content, then I'm missing out on opportunities, or like, even forget the opportunities. I'm just missing out on helping someone who needs help, right? You guys know I die hard for doing hair. I love doing hair. I love teaching it as well, right? So if I have a chance of doing that, I'm gonna do it by any means necessary. So I'm trying to find ways that would help elevate my content. Like, you guys already see that my lighting is completely different. Like, I'm trying something new. I've been learning how to work cameras more. I'm learning how to do videography a little bit more just to help elevate and perform better so that way you guys can enjoy my content more. All right, so this one is the Picture Perfect. It's like a purplish mauve color right here. I'm gonna put that on the outside of my eyes. It's a very pretty color. Just like that. Yep. Now my problem is I'm trying to replicate what I did on this eye on this eye. So let's hope it works. Let's see. This is a very pretty color, y'all. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the color in its true form, but this color is very pretty. There you go. Yep. I see the vision, y'all. Now I'm gonna take the sparkly one. It's called Wanderlust. And I'm gonna use this one. This one is the Morphe. There's no number on it. It's like a small brush. This one. And I'm gonna use the Wanderlust. This one right here. Okay. I'm gonna use that in the corner of my eyes. But yeah, so I just feel like a lot of times as well, if I don't like my content, no one's gonna like my content. And that's why some videos you will see that I'm just not like giving it 100%. Because in my head, the concept would work. Like, it's a slam dunk, hands down, best concept in my mind. But then when I start to like videotape it, it's like, okay, this is actually really bad. But I still have to do because I committed myself to it. So I'm like, I don't know if it's bad or if it's just me getting to my head again. And that sucks. Like, they say you are your biggest critic. And y'all, I criticize myself to a point where I don't even pick up the camera sometimes. And I have to stop that because, girl, I know what I have to say is good. I know what I have to say makes sense. And I like it and it helps people. So I have to get out my head because I know for a fact that it's good. Or else I wouldn't be having my community, you guys. Alrighty. I know I'm looking crazy, but just trust the process. I'm gonna go back with that big brush and just blend, blend, blend. Just blend it out. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to take a gold one and just sprinkle it right in the middle. Ooh, that's so pretty. Just like that. And I'm going to show you guys some things that I have. It's like a shimmer eyeshadow that just helps your eyes pop a little bit more. And I think I got it from NYX. There we go. Just like that, y'all. I see the vision. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're from NYX. They're like pigments. They're called pigments. Yes, this one. And this pigments, NYX pigments, is gonna help that shadow pop just a little bit more. It's very, very shimmery, guys. Very shimmery. So be very careful. It's almost like a highlighter. With highlighters, if you put too much, you look like a bulb, a light bulb. So you don't want to look like a light bulb, y'all. So like I say, start off a little bit, and if you need more, you add more, okay? I've had this for a while. I just don't use it as often as I should or could. Because I feel like I don't go nowhere. To be honest, I don't go anywhere to be wearing this type of makeup. But wear it for yourself, girl. Wear it for you. If you want to look good, look good. Wear that makeup. Also, gonna be sitting down in your drawers. Okay. So take your pigments. Bang it. Put it on, and then you're literally gonna see it pop. Watch. You're gonna see how this just pops. Ooh. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Girl, I could have been using this. Dang. That's all you need. Take a brush and blend that ish out. Looks crazy now, but trust the process. Okay, and lastly, you want to have like a color that just blends everything together from the top corner to the outer corner. So what I like to do is the same color as the base. I would take a shade above that, so something closer to my natural color, just to blend it out. If I could find that brush, there we go. So me, I'll probably use Sandbar, which is like this brown color right here, and just use that as a finishing color. It just ties everything together. Yeah. Does it look crazy? I don't think so. See, I'm doing the thing again where I second guess myself because I think I look crazy or I think it doesn't look good and what other people think. But no, just keep on going, girl. Keep on going. Okay, one of my favorite parts now. One of my favorite parts now is eyeliner. Now, I'm not saying I'm good at eyeliner, but I like how it looks. Okay, I like how it just complements everything. So I'm gonna use it. This one is the Morphe Ink Felt Tip Liquid Liner. Y'all, I'm telling you, I got most of my makeup from Morphe because I am a beginner. Okay, I'm not a professional. So, and this is probably my favorite. Favorite. So I'm gonna do like a nice winged because I have big eyes. So I find if I do a winged, it'll just accentuate my eyes a little bit more and make it look nice and pretty. So we're gonna bring it up. I cannot talk while I do this, y'all. I'm sorry. Hmm. Hmm. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Yeah. Oof. And I am a teary eye girl, so my eyes tear for everything. So let's make sure I catch it before it drains and we're good to go. Now my problem is matching. Never happens. Never works. But we're gonna make it happen today, somewhere, somehow. There. Does it match? Absolutely not. Does it look good? It looks alright. It looks alright. Alright. These lashes, I got them from Amazon. They're Zagain. Zagain? Don't know. But favorite. My favorite lashes. Okay? You guys, I'll have this down in the description, but these lashes hit every single time. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So what I do is I take out my lashes, but I let the glue on my lashes sit for just as much time as it needs to let the glue turn clear. When the glue is clear, then that's the time to put it on. You don't want to put it on when it's wet because it's just gonna like slip and slide on your eyebrows, on your eyelashes, sorry. and it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna stick properly. So put the glue on, let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, and then not even 5-10 minutes. What I'm saying for like 2-3 minutes, and then you apply it onto your lashes. So I just usually just put a strip. You could take your Q-tip and apply the glue on your lashes. That's probably the easiest and less messiest way to do it. And just let it sit for again 2-3 minutes until you see the white disappearing, and then that's when you put it, because you want your glue to be tacky. That's what I move for. You want it to be tacky. You don't want it to be wet or fully dry. Because when it's tacky, then that's when it sticks the best, and then you have a better retention of them. Oh, shit. So put it on, wait a couple minutes, 2 to 3 minutes probably, and then you apply it. What you can do is you can also just fan it if you don't have time. Fan it, blow on it, doesn't matter, but that's what you could do. So as my lashes are drying, my face is basically done. So I like to just put all my brushes back. So as my lashes are drying, I put my brushes back. However, I just discovered that Sephora has a basically like a quick what's it called? A quick brush cleaner. And yo, this has been saving my life, okay? Daily brush cleaner spray. This, y'all, this is basically my cheat code. This is my lazy girl cleaning hack. This right here. And I think I'll pay like $10 for it. And you guys, just because you're at Sephora doesn't mean that is you don't have to buy Sephora brand stuff. Buy the Sephora brand stuff, okay, y'all? It works. It's there for a reason. The store is called Sephora. So if their product wasn't working, why would they sell it? You know what I mean? It works for me. And again, yeah, if it works for me, it might not work for you, but it's for brushes. And it works on the brushes. So I use it. Love it. Cuts down my time. It makes me push wash days for a couple months. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, girl. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So because I have nails, I literally use a tweezer to put my lashes on. And once they're in position, then I could move them. And don't worry, because the glue is white. If you don't have it in the position and you have to move it, the glue's gonna dry clear. So it's not gonna mess up. You're not gonna see any white on your lids. You're good. And this is how one lash looks, y'all. I love lashes. They just elevate your look. My eyes just like fit. I just love these lashes in particular as well. Like I find they just look really good for my eye shape. And that's the thing, you want to find lashes that work for your eye shape. Not all lashes work for everyone's eye shape, y'all. And these ones do it for me. Yes. Mm-hmm. Bam. Big bam, boom, bam, boom. Mm, 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 mm. Yo, this is the look. And guess where I'm going? Nowhere. I'm going absolutely nowhere. It's crazy. There we go. Last but not least, y'all, we gotta do these lips. So we gotta do the lips. My all-time favorite lip liner is Sephora's contour. No, it's Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the color. I think this is molasses. Yeah. Ooh, y'all, this is my all-time favorite, favorite lip liner. It just works. It looks good. It's brown girl friendly. Oh, I absolutely love this freaking lip liner, and I use it for every single look I have. Like, even if my eyeshadow doesn't match my lips, this is what I'm pulling out. Okay, so, and shout out for the girls who have the two-tone lips. Two-tone lips in the building. Hey, my bottom lip is more pink than my top lip, and I freaking love it. So I line my lips just like that. Some people overline it. I don't feel I need to overline it because my lips are big and juicy as it is already. Um, so I just literally line my lips. Oops. Now I'm gonna take my Summer Fridays. This one is in the color Soft Mauve. This I find works best with this lip liner. I don't know why. I've just been using this combo a lot lately. Um, I love the color. The color is beautiful. Love it. Y'all didn't see that. And then on top of that, I take my Miss Dior. Miss Dior, baby. This is in the color 020. This is also a lip plumper, I believe, because it kind of stings. Didn't know that when I bought it. Bought it, use it, whatever. I like the color. And then I put it on top. And baby, you got yourself a lip. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, as the finishing touch is, you want to take a setting spray, okay? A setting spray is what's gonna lock everything together. Finishing spray or setting spray? I don't know the difference. Like I said, beginner here. But you just take a spray. The spray that I have that everybody's been ranting and raving about is the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Party all night, stay all day. Airbrush. This is it. You're gonna take this, y'all. Usually should have done it before I put on my liner and my lashes, but it's okay. You push. Let me spraying go. I haven't used this in so long, so it's probably dried up in the hole. But come on. She don't want to spray. She legit does not want to spray, y'all. I haven't used her in like a while. Those probably crystallized. Okay, well, we are definitely not using her today. Clearly. So we're going to be using the MAC Fix It Stay Over Alcohol Free Long Lasting Setting Spray. This is what we're going to be using, y'all. Hopefully she works. Well, this is the setting spray that's going to lock it all in together. What I like to do is like to spray it away to get a nice mist. And spray it far from your face. Not close, y'all, because if you put it too close, it's going to create like drops on your face. And then that's just going to ruin your whole makeup look. So spray it as far as you can, like arm's length, if that works for you guys. And then just spray. And the thing is, don't squeeze your eyes, because if you squeeze your eyes, your makeup's gonna transfer, then you're done. Okay, don't do that. Just let it sit. Another tip that I found out actually was somebody said take your face powder or your setting powder, and when you spray it on, just dab it as like a finishing touch, and then everything's just gonna melt together. And I've been doing that, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And y'all, that is it for the makeup look. Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Did I do good? Did I do good? I think I did good. I think I did good. I think I did good. Now let's get this hair situated, and then we're gonna come back and see how it looks. Oops. Yo, and that took 83 minutes. So that's an hour, almost an hour and a half. Now I understand why makeup artists say 2 hours, 2.5 hours for one face, because I get it. I so get it. Just want to make sure. Perfect. Okay, so with all that being said, and you are a content. All right. So an hour and a half it took to do our face, y'all. And this is what we got. Okay, so now we're gonna fix our hair. Just make sure our hair looks good to complete the look. So I'm gonna clean up the space, y'all. Just clean as you go. I have a big table. One day I'm gonna I'm gonna film my setup, and you guys will see that I use a standing desk. I don't have an actual vanity. I did, but I threw it away because I didn't like it. It was really old, and I had two desks in one room, and my room is not big compared to my bedroom that I film in. So like I had too much stuff, way too much stuff. So I'm like, just get rid of one. So I got rid of my vanity and I kept my my standing desk. And I'm happy I did that because my standing desk is nice and big, it's versatile, I can use it for whatever I want to use it. And it works, y'all. I love the big real estate on it. I like it. It works. It works for me. Hands down. One of the best decisions that I've done. So we're gonna keep this pencil out actually. Uh, so I'm just cleaning it up as I go. So my hair, I'm just gonna flat iron it back out like how it was when I first did it. Because right now I know I look crazy, but I'm gonna look presentable. I'm gonna look like mama got her groove back in about 20 minutes, y'all. Just give me 20 minutes. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use my same flat iron that I used. I used the T3 Lucia, you guys. Love how this felt on my hair. Love how it looked. It made my hair feel nice and soft. So I'm going to continue to use it. I'm going to continue to use it. I just wish they had like a cover for it, so that way it will just stay closed, or like even a lock, unless I'm not using this right. I haven't seen a lock for it, so that's the only thing I don't like about it. But other than that, this flat iron performance is tea. Alrighty. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Again, I'm making the next reel, so bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. If y'all see me making faces, you guys know what we gotta do, okay? We gotta make the content. Alright, so now we're fixing our hair. Y'all, I'm using my T3 Lucia 1.5-inch plate, y'all. I love this beauty. I love her, love her, love her down. She works so well for me. Works so good. It's my second time using it. My first time that I used it, my hair loved her. And I like the fact that there's different settings on it. So you don't have to like choose one setting. Depending on the look that you want that day, you could choose the setting that you want on the flat iron. So I love that. Just gonna comb her out. And don't forget this, the heat protecting, y'all. Heat protecting is very important. Even if you used it once before, if you're going back in your hair, use it again, girl. Use it again. You can't have too much heat protectant, but you can have a lot of heat damage. Okay? Not enough heat protectant will cause damage. Doesn't have to be a lot either, okay? Does not have to be a lot. And most importantly, put it on your natural hair, y'all. That's what needs it the most. Okay. There's gonna be one long video. So yeah, let me know how you guys like this new content, the new lighting setup. Do you guys like it? Do you guys prefer the old one? I don't see you guys preferring the old one, to be honest, because the old one was trash. Now that I look back on my videos, I'm like, yo, this lighting was horrible. Like, no wonder. No, just no wonder. I can't even tell you no wonder what, but just no wonder. Okay, so just because this is a touch up, we don't have to do like extra small pieces. Because our hair is already pressed out. It's just a refresh. So and that's the reason why I like using a 1.5 inch plate flat irons, because you don't have to take small pieces because it can handle big pieces, y'all. And it just glides down. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. You're looking good, girl. There we go. Yo, this flat iron is honestly really, really good. I'm so happy I got it because I wanted one. I actually wanted the 1 inch one. I didn't like really think of getting the 1.5 inch plate, but I'm happy I got the 1.5 inch plate because I like my 1 inch Kristen S. So just having this option in another brand works for me. Mm-hmm. Yep. It looks so like you look the best when you have nowhere to go. Like I feel like my makeup looks really good, and I absolutely have nowhere to go. Like where am I going now? And it's like I don't even know what time it is right now. It's probably almost 9 o'clock. Where am I going at 9 o'clock? Where am I going? I'm still trying to get comfortable on live. Um, Sometimes just come out here and just be like, oh, let me just go do a live. You know what I mean? But I have, like I said, I'm a very private person, so I don't really have much to talk about. Um, so if you guys want to talk about like different topics that interest you, let me know, and I'll be like so happy to talk about it to you guys. No problem. But mainly I just come out here just to vibe out, do my hair with you guys, and just have fun. So if you guys have any like topics you guys want to talk about, or anything question that you guys want answered, or anything that interests you, let me know. Let me know. And if you guys are wondering where I got this wig from, I did make a video on it. It's not up yet. But this wig is from AliExpress and it's from All Love. Y'all, that is the only vendor I buy from AliExpress. All Love. Cause I find that oh, well that's done now. I find that their vendor or their consistency is always on top. Like I've ordered from them I think 2 or 3 times and each time I've ordered from them the hair is always the same. The length is always good. It's thick from root to tip. I have no complaints from them. So if you guys are wondering, All Love is where I got this hair from. And the shedding is like very minimal. I've had this for I think a year now, and it's just now starting to shed, but it's not shedding so excessively that it's gonna be thin in like 3 weeks. That's not how it is. It's because I haven't combed it, I haven't done anything to it, so I'm just combing out all the knots and stuff, and it's good, y'all. It's really good. I have absolutely no complaints. All right, now that that is done, I'm gonna zoom you guys in to show you guys what I do for my leave-ins. Okay, my leave out. Go down a little bit. Alright, so here's the trick. For my leave out, I use clip-ins. These clip-ins is what gives me that volume at the front and it just makes my hair fall in a little bit better than if I didn't have the oops. So at the front I use the clip-ins. The clip-ins is what gives me that volume and what makes my hair fall forward rather than backwards. Um, These ones are from some hair company in Toronto. Old hair. I just added clips to it. But it just makes the world of a difference. And I'm going to show you exactly how it does. So, comb, part your hair. Oh, my hair is so dirty. Like, this is so bad. I need to wash. Anyways, part your hair down the middle. Then one side. Part it. Take your clip. Just like that, y'all. Okay. You want to blend it. So take your hair. Blend the ends. And that's how you get it, y'all. So same thing you did on this side, we're going to do on this side. Split the hair. There we go. Then you want to blend it, so you can take that same piece that you just put in, comb it out. There you go. This is literally it. me go up a little bit more now. Oh my god. Y'all, we did it. We are done. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next live. Bye. And make sure you guys check out my video. It's up. Make sure you guys go check it out. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.